Welcome, viewers. Today, I'll give you some important immigration update in relation to relaxation of immigration rules due to the COVID-19. Now, as you see, last year, from March, the Home Office gave some concession in relation to the immigration law requirement, which is basically for those people who lost income, those people who cannot left because their visa about to expire. However, they cannot leave UK due to the travel restriction or COVID. So the Home Office automatically extend their visa. Some circumstances, Home Office, what you need to do, send an email to the Home Office. So this time, due to the current circumstance, Home Office introduced an update their press release regarding the relaxation of some immigration rules. Today, I'll give you some brief point. What are this relaxation, including income requirement, as well as like £18,600, and also those who will be overstay, how this will, it will affect their future visa application or not. So let me start from the first point. Now, if you intend to live in the UK to return to a country or territory but have not been able to do because of the travel restriction or some exceptional circumstance, and if your visa expire on 31st January 2022, and if you cannot travel back to your home country, then you can send a request to the Home Office to extend your visa on exceptional assurance. That is what you need to do. You need to send an email to CI, means coronavirus immigration, and then assurance team at homeoffice.gov.uk. You need to mention your name, passport number, visa, and some other information. And what the Home Office will do, Home Office will extend your visa for a certain time, maybe 6 months or 3 months, or until a date they will give. And if that the circumstances not change in future, you may be able to extend again. So if your visa expire by 31st January 2022, if you cannot leave UK because of the travel restriction or any issue relating to the coronavirus, you can ask the Home Office and they will extend your visa. What you need to do, we need to send an email to the Home Office, and there is a dedicated email address available on the Home Office website. And you can we need to give some information, including your name, date of birth, address, visa number, passport number, and then what the Home Office will do, Home Office will extend your visa. Next update, if you, as I said, if you visa or leave expire between 24th of January 2020 and 31st August 2020, there will be no future adverse immigration consequence. As you know, if you are overstay, this is a breach of immigration law generally, and under Immigration Rules 320, the Home Office can refuse any future application. This is the general rule on the ground that you breach the immigration law. However, this is an exception. So if your visa or leave expire between 24 January 2020 to 31st August 2020 due to the COVID, then if you don't make any application to regularize your stay during this period, this will not have any adverse impact on your future application. That update is 1st of January 2022. The next update is for those who has indefinite leave to remain. If you are living outside the UK, because you know, if someone have indefinite leave to remain and if they stay outside the UK for more than 2 years, over 2 years, then your indefinite leave to remain lapse. This is a general rule. However, under the current circumstance, what the Home Office concession they gave is, if you're indefinite leave to remain in the UK lapse because of the COVID, because you cannot return to the UK within 2 years, then you can make an application for returning residence visa route, and they will give again indefinite leave to remain. So this is a very generous offer, I think, although you will be required to pay home office fee. The next update, next concession for those who has leave to enter or leave to remain in the UK. So if you are applying to leave to enter in the UK or remain on the basis of your private or family life, and if you have been unable to travel back to the UK due to the coronavirus travel restriction, or your leave expire, you went to holiday and your leave expired between 1st of March 2020 and 1st of July 2021, a short break of up to 6 months in continuous residence will be overlooked, and you will face no further adverse immigration consequence as a result. Because if you want to apply ILR in the UK or British nationality, you must satisfy the Home Office that you was an absence in the UK last 5 years for 450 days, or last 1 year you was an absence for 90 days. This is a residence requirement. However, if you stuck or if you're outside the UK during this period more than 6 months or 6 months, then the Home Office you will face no further adverse immigration consequence because of this absence relating to the residence requirement. And if you are this is the next update relating to the student visa. If you are a student or child student applicant in the UK and have given your fingerprint before, then if you make any subsequent application, you can use your previous BRP, PBR fingerprint information as you don't need to do it again. If you on startup visa, this is a very generous offer. If you on startup or a business related visa, generally startup visa is for 2 years, and you need to set up a business, build your business within this 2 years according to the guidelines and according to the certificate of sponsorship. However, the Home Office offer a 1 year bonus. That means you can apply for additionally for 12 months on top of these 2 years. This will allow your startup visa to go beyond normal maximum 2 years period for a maximum of 1 additional year. So you can continue to developing your business against you agreed business plan. So this is a 1 year bonus if you are on startup visa or innovative visa. So you'll get 1 year extra, but you need to make an application to the Home Office. That's what the Home Office said. If you are applied for health and care worker visa and are waiting for a decision on your application, you can start work before your visa application has been decided, because currently the Home Office, the NHS and the care home health service sector and health and care sector is struggling. So what the Home Office decided, that thousands of application is pending to the Home Office, and this applicant cannot work until they have right to work to show the NHS. But Home Office said, well, if you made an application, if you made an application in health as a health and care visa, then you can start work without waiting the decision of your Home Office, so that NHS can run properly. You don't need to wait for NHS decision from the Home Office. You can start work. So this is very clear direction. Many people, many applicant who applied as a nurse, applied as a health doctor in health NHS, and as a care worker. So if you are in a situation waiting for a decision from the Home Office, you can show these guidelines to the NHS, to your NHS trust, HR department, and you can start work. You don't need to wait for the decision from the Home Office. So this is a very good step for the NHS. I think is very helpful for NHS. If you are working health also, this is if you are working in the NHS, or if you work in healthcare and your visa expired between 1st April 2021 and 30 September 2021, you may eligible for free extension to your visa, although it's gone that time, but still this is also you don't need to pay any immigration health surcharge. Final, if you are applying for a visitor visa, standard visitor visa are currently taking longer than usual to be processed due to the high global demand. This is the Home Office are saying. And therefore, if you made an application, you bear in mind you need to wait quite a long time to get a decision. If now many people stuck outside the UK, so if your entry clearance visa normally issued for 90 days, now if your 90 days visa expire, you cannot travel, then you can make an application to the Home Office for the beginner visa. Now, if your 90 days beginner visa to work or join family has expired, and then again your 90-day beginner visa expired, then you will need to apply for a replacement beginner visa online. You need to fill up an online form and need to pay 154. That will enable you to come to the UK after your visa even expire. Now, this is the last what I said, change to minimum income and adequate maintenance requirement. This is a very important update for those applicant, those sponsor who want to invite their family to from outside the UK. As you know, if any, for example, a husband want to sponsor his wife to come to the UK, so he need to satisfy the financial requirement, £18,600. This is a financial requirement. So there are 4 requirements for eligibility requirement: financial requirement, relationship requirement, accommodation requirement, English language requirement. Now, if the main issue is financial requirement. So this is very important. The last time, like during the last COVID last year, the Home Office position was that if your income reduced due to the COVID, the Home Office will presume that if your income hasn't reduced, if you satisfy the financial requirement 6 months previously. Previously means immediately the time your income has dropped. However, currently what the Home Office position is, because many people will misunderstand this, that's why I want to make it clear. So I'll tell what the Home Office rules say. If you experience a loss of income due to coronavirus up to 31st October 2021, so now they gave the deadline, so they issued the deadline. So if you lost income due to the coronavirus up to 31st October 2021, we will consider employment income for the period of immediately before the loss of income, provided the minimum income requirement was met for the last 6 months immediately before the date the income was lost. So that is previously was last time, and it deadline is 31st October 2021. So you cannot use now reduce income as a concession for coronavirus. However, if you are self-employed, then self-employed is people still can use this concession, of course, because there's some period of income left 31st October and some period after that, because they need to give whole 1 year pay slip or just a whole year 1 year account how much they earned, the tax return. The same as if you were furlough and if your income was reduced 80%, that means you are not earning £18,600. Again, you can the Home Office said they will consider that you are earning 100%, and that deadline is 31st October 2021. So 1st March 2022, 31st October 2021. So this is a short update regarding concession regarding relaxation of immigration rules due to the COVID. Now, I know I gave some update yesterday regarding care worker visa, that is the Home Office introduce care worker visa route in shortage occupation list. So there is less requirement. If anyone want to come to the UK care worker visa, this might be a great choice and good opportunity, I would say. What you need to do, you need to make an application to the care home, or you need to send your CVs to care provider. And what they will do, they will, if they're happy, they will offer you a job, and they will issue a certificate of sponsorship, and then you can make an application by this sponsorship, and then you can come to the UK. What the employer need to do, because the employer doesn't need to show you your earning, or doesn't need to pay you 25,600 pound or 30,000 pound, because once upon a time, before the Home Office introduced care worker skilled worker visa, this used to be a tier 2 general worker visa, and the salary threshold was 30,000 pound, and subsequently supposed to be 35,000 pound to get ILR. That had changed now. Now the government introduced work permit, which is skilled worker, a replacement of tier 2 general, and now that under the skilled worker route, the requirement is 25,600 pounds. So if you want to come to the UK on work permit as a skilled worker, but currently the care worker visa, it doesn't need they don't need on 25,600 pound. The threshold for a shortage occupation list worker is 20,480 pounds. And also the care worker doesn't need to pay any NHS fee. The Home Office fee also, they need to pay a reduced fee. So a lot of advantage. Also you can bring your dependent family member like your partner, your spouse. So if you want to know more about how you can make application, what you need to satisfy, please watch my previous video. So you will get a bit and that will help you. So this is for all today. I will carry on a regular update. If you are happy, please subscribe my channel, share in your profile so that the other people know about this information. That is all for tonight.